Well, the 2018 election is 4 weeks away, and today is the last day to register to vote here in Michigan. And some clerks do have extended hours for you this evening. And we'll talk to you about that in 1 minute. But first, we're talking to voters scrambling to beat the deadline about what's driving them to the polls. Local 4's Paula Tutman joins us now live from Oakland University, and getting registered is just the first step. Paula.
Hi, Carrie. Yeah, so driving these three, really inventiveness. They found a golf cart and came all the way across campus to beat this deadline. You know, Michigan actually has a pretty stellar voter registration rate because of an aggressive program. You get a license, you ask to be a donor, you get asked to register. 96% of Michiganders are registered to vote, but only 46% show up at the polls. Here at Oakland University, these folks want to register because they want to vote.
Verify all that information is correct. If it is, I just need your signature right here, please. Okay, and you plan on going back there to vote, right? Perfect.
The Secretary of State rolled out the mobile voter registration van, and somewhere in that steady stream of people, Secretary of State Ruth Johnson and even her daughter, who registered today, much to her mother's surprise.
I just texted her while I was waiting to get out of the van and said, if you haven't registered, make sure you register today.
There are specific drivers moving students to vote.
Being registered to vote, being informed, means that you are making a difference. Having no vote is also a vote.
Our rights are kind of under attack, I guess. So, like, the Second Amendment, particularly.
I want better education, better health care.
Some say they've had a wake-up call.
Are you registering to vote? Mm-hmm. Yay, good.
A lot of times you hear it's not that important to vote and it can't make any changes, but I just felt like it's really an important thing to do.
It's like the immigration policies, definitely like separation of families. That's one of the big things that I've seen. And like I'm Hispanic, so I've seen that how it has affected other families that I know.
I feel there's a lot of things going on that a lot of us don't agree with, and we have to be the change. Like, nobody else is going to do it besides us.
This year, the primary saw a record voter turnout of nearly 30% compared to midterms in 2014 of only 17.5%. It almost doubled. It was the highest turnout for midterms in the last decade. The Secretary of State hopes that even those numbers improve for the actual midterm elections in November.
One vote can and does make a difference. I've had 2 times as a county clerk where I've had to draw a card whether you win or lost because they were ties. We've had over 24 races at the state level that have won or lost by less than 100 votes, and even a congressional race by 18 votes.
You know, every single vote does count. Here at Oakland University, for registration, they actually doubled their numbers over 2016. Apparently, that has been the trend across college campuses in the state. They're wrapping up here. But, Karen, I understand there are other places that are still open. You can still register.
That is the case, Paula. Thank you very much. And here is a look at those extended hours that we found. Oakland County will be open through 7 p.m. at the election division at 1200 Telegraph. Wayne County will be open through 8 p.m. on the 5th floor at the City County building, and the Detroit City Clerk will be open through 8 p.m. Now, Macomb and Washington counties did not offer extended hours.